Oh, I have a comment from my fan from Switzerland saying you can't watch this stream because you have school. Well, that's no excuse. I'm joking. No, no, no. You have to. School is priority, okay? No problem at all. And you know what? I decided I'm going to try and go do a live stream every day this week. And I think I'll just publish the recordings. YouTube automatically sets it to private normally, but I'll just publish them, make them public, and we'll see how it goes, okay? So today, my friends, so just in case you don't know me, you're watching this live, I'm Sophie, and I have this channel Eating Gluten Free. I myself have celiac disease, and I just show people how to bake gluten free, and how to cook gluten free, right? One of my things is bread. I love baking bread. I love bread, and I really miss gluten bread. Well, I used to. So I developed loads of recipes, and I'm always trying new recipes. What I want to do today is actually I'm going to try a recipe that I saw on YouTube, and I went ahead. This woman's got a blog. I printed the blog. So this is, full disclaimer, this is not my recipe. Copyright is Ella Vegan. Her YouTube channel is amazing. You can go to her channel, Ella Vegan, and her website is ellavegan.com. So just all in one word, ellavegan.com. And she publishes a lot of keto recipes and vegan recipes. So I'm not a vegan, and I don't necessarily follow a keto diet. I'm on gluten-free diet, but a lot of her recipes are gluten-free. So we're going to try and make that. So as I say, recipe by Ella Vegan. It's her keto flaxseed bread. You can find it on her website, ellavegan.com, or on her YouTube channel. That's Ella Vegan. Huge YouTube channel, amazing. I'm a big fan. Ella Vegan, if you watch, if by any chance you see me, know that I'm a big fan of yours. You're amazing. So we're just going to work through the recipe together. Like literally, I have no idea if this is going to work. I've tried other recipes by Ella and they worked really well. So I've got no reason to think that this won't work. So this is a keto flaxseed bread. I don't know if you see the picture. It actually kind of looks like it's good, right? It looks like a real loaf of bread. It looks really delicious. So I hope mine will turn out as nice as Ella's. So we're going to do this together. You don't actually need many ingredients for this recipe. So you need golden flaxseed. So I've got a jar here, right? You need psyllium husk powder, like the real fine psyllium husk powder. I'll show you what it looks like afterwards. You need baking powder. Oh, I didn't take that. Salt and water. It's really not much. So first, it tells me preheat the oven. So either use a convection oven or a gas oven with a fan. So I have an electric oven, but it's got a fan. I'm going to put it on that setting. I've got to preheat my oven to, I work with Celsius, so 180 degrees Celsius or 356 Fahrenheit. So I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to turn my oven on. I'm going to put my bread onto this. But this is a bit hot because I had something in the oven before. So I'm going to turn the oven on, preheat it on hot air at 180 degrees. Okay, that's done. Number one, done. Next, she says blend the whole flax seeds in an electrical spice or coffee grinder or a small blender until floury. transfer the flaxseed meal to a medium large bowl. So I tell you what, I don't actually have a coffee grinder or a spice grinder, but I do have a Thermomix. Don't know if you can see. There you go. This is like a super duper luxury blender that I gave myself as a present because I was a carer for my dad for a long time and I needed some help. So I think I'm just going to pop them in there because that's the only high power grinder that I've got. So I've got to do that. So that's the first thing I'm going to do. And we need 240 grams of this flaxseed. Now, you know what? Funnily enough, I call these linseeds. But I look, they are what she calls flaxseed. But anyway, in my mind, they are linseeds. So 240 grams. That's a lot, actually. It's a lot of flaxseed. So I think the way it works is the flaxseed, probably is going to sort of absorb the moisture and get bigger, swell. And also, flaxseed, I believe, has like 0 carbs. Oh, okay, so I need a bit more. Let me get my other jar. Hey, Cara, you here? Yay! So, it's even more the middle of the night for you than it was yesterday, right? Cara, I'm making a flaxseed keto bread. I've never made it before. I'm just trying a new recipe. I'm just going to climb on the chair to get more flax seeds because I got another jar. So I have no idea how this is going to, you just got your coffee. Excellent, Cara. So there you go. I'm putting 240 grams of flaxseed. Okay, that's it. And now I'm just going to grind this and hope that it works in my Thermomix. It's going to make a terrible noise, but I'm going to take you with me nonetheless. So, I don't know if you can see. So this, hold on, let me turn my, okay. So this is what's called a Thermomix. Until 10 years ago, I'd never heard of one. But it's like a super kind of, it cooks, it grinds. It's kind of, well, I don't know if it's very, very interesting to look into it. But anyway, hold on, let me sort out my camera. I've got so many things going on in the kitchen. So I'm going to try and grind this in the Thermomix and really hope it works. Let me just, don't want, because it's going to, yeah, there you go. Okay. So let's do this. So the Thermomix is very good at blending things. Like I make nut butter in my Thermomix. Like I put almonds and I grind them for about 5 minutes and it turns it into, you know, almond butter for a fraction of the price of what I would buy, you know, in the supermarket. So it's really cool. But I don't know if it's going to work with the flaxseed. We'll see. Let's just hope. Because if it doesn't work, I don't know if the recipe will work. But we've got to try, right? So let's... Okay, so I apologize. It's going to make a terrible noise. And I'm not going to speak while it does that. Ah, not too bad, actually. Okay, I'm going to check. Oh, Clara, you say flaxseed is delicious in porridge with walnuts. Yes, I would put it in a grinder with a little oatmeal so it doesn't stick. But flaxseed oil can be released. Oh, yes. Yes, so the recipe says use a coffee grinder or spice grinder. Actually, it's worked super well. Oh, I'm super pleased. Look at this. It's exactly like it is on the picture. So I looked at the recipe on this website, and yeah, it looks exactly like that. Yay! Okay, so let's go back to my other place, and I'm going to show you. I think this is going to work, actually. I'm pleased. I'm really pleased. So, when you've got the ground flaxseed, I've got to put that in a bowl. So, I've got a glass bowl. Can you see what I'm doing? Because it's more interesting to watch my cooking than to watch my face. Can you see? Yeah, I think you can. Okay, so I'm going to just grab a little spatula and put this. So this is literally just ground flaxseed. And I'm just going to put this in the bowl. I'm so curious to see if this works, this bread. I would be really happy if, I mean, again, if it's a good recipe, I'll be making it quite often because it's nice to have bread without too many carbs. So, yeah, and it's completely gluten-free, obviously. So let me do this. There you go. So that's 240 grams of ground flaxseed. Now, I've got something in my eye bothering me. Excuse me. Now, what I've got to do is add the psyllium husk powder. So I need 40 grams of psyllium husk powder. So for my gluten-free baking, my number one tip is have a digital food scale. I mean, I guess everybody has a digital food scale nowadays, but I don't know. For years, I used I just used an old-fashioned sort of scale with a dial like that. It wasn't very precise. But with gluten-free, you really need to be precise. Oh, yes, Cara, you say your sister does very low carb for diabetes. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's good to be low carb. I mean, I notice I can think better if I don't have too many carbs. Yeah. So I'm going to do 40 grams of psyllium husk powder. And this is really the powder. Because psyllium husk, I use a lot of psyllium husk in my bread. But I don't know if you can see this. It's like this it's got a little bit of the envelope. It's not so fine, right? They still call it psyllium husk powder, but it's not quite ground quite as fine. Whereas this one, Ella, who did the recipe, she said you really need the powder. So this is really, really fine powder. And I'm going to put 40 grams of that. It's like icing sugar. It's super fine. And so 40 grams of that. And that's it. I've got 40 grams of that. I need half a teaspoon of salt and 2 teaspoons of baking powder. So let me grab the baking powder. Turn this off. So with baking powder, obviously be careful that it's gluten-free. Where's the salt? Ah, there you go. I've got my salt here. Yeah, baking powder can have some wheat added, so do be careful. I just I just buy it in my local shop. It's all safe. It's fine, but yeah, just be careful. Just double check if you're not quite sure. So we want half a teaspoon of salt. I wonder how much that is in grams. I tend to weigh my salt in grams. I would put about 5 grams of salt for 1 loaf of bread. So I don't know how much that is. That's 3 grams of salt. I'd put another gram, I think. Otherwise it's not going to be salty enough. Yeah, okay. And then the baking powder, 2 teaspoons. So let's do this. I'm so curious. It looks like a really good recipe. I really do hope it works out. So let's do this. Where's the teaspoon? This is the teaspoon. So 2 teaspoons of baking powder. Okay, 1, 2. That's actually quite a lot. Okay. Fair enough. It's almost 10 grams of baking powder. Okay. So now I'm going to mix this a little bit. Okay. So I've really got this, basically this sort of pot with just these flours. Yeah, seem all good so far. And the lady who made the recipe, Ella, she said, once you add the liquid, don't knead it too much. Just so I've got to keep this in mind. So I've got to have my dry ingredients really well mixed before I add the water. And then I'm going to add some water. So I need some hot water. I need 320 milliliters of hot water. So let's just see that I've got little bits of, for some reason, there's little clumps of baking powder. And I'm thinking I don't want that because I want it to be evenly distributed. Otherwise, it's not going to rise. Okay, so I think that's it. Now, so 320 milliliters of hot water. So I'm going to, apologies, I'm just going to grab some water. I'm going to make sure it's hot because apparently it needs to be hot. Not boiling hot, but you know, not cold. So, and then I'm going to measure it here. Oh, thank you, Cara. You say it looks good. A wire whisk is good for breaking up, drying it. Yeah, you're right. Normally I do use a wire whisk, but you're absolutely right. I don't know why I didn't think of it this time. Okay, hold on. I've got a few linseeds in there. Okay. So I want the milliliters. So 320 milliliters of hot water. So let's, okay, that's it. And so now I'm going to pour this in. And let's see, hey. Okay, there's actually quite a lot of water there, but I think it's going to thicken fairly quickly. So I'm going to be as quick as I can. And I saw in the video that Ella, vegan, she actually used her hands to sort of bring it all together after the initial, oh yeah, she says, pour in the hot water, mix with the spoon, kneading it with your hands for some seconds once it's cool enough to handle. Okay, so, okay. I think I'm going to be able to start kneading it with my hands now. Don't know if you can see, it's funny, it's kind of quite almost jelly-like. So, I'm very intrigued. I thought, you know, let's try. Okay, so putting my hands in. I don't know if you can see. Yes, you can, I think, on the screen. So, Yeah, just trying to bring it all together. There are some bits where it's still quite floury. So I want it all to come together. Hope I put enough water, I don't know. There's quite a bit of flour, seed, sort of flour left at the bottom of the bowl. I don't know if that's normal or not. I don't know if I should add a bit of water or what. Don't know. Is that normal? I do not know. She said don't knead it too much either, so that's making me a bit worried. I don't know, to me it feels just a little bit too dry. You know what? I'm going to, would it be the flaxseed that's, yeah, I think so. I think the flaxseed would make it jelly-like. Not quite sure why. It looks a little bit too dry to me. You know what? I'm going to take the initiative to add a tiny bit of water. We'll see. I mean, not a lot, but just maybe about a tablespoon, I'd say, because I do want it to all nicely together. Okay, that looks better. Looks better. Yeah, it's more like it, I think. Because she's got, I've seen her, I mean, it just makes a really nice loaf of bread. So, I don't know. I think I need to add, you see, I'm getting like little holes there. I think I need to add a little bit more water even. Okay, oh, sorry. I hit my phone. Yeah, you would add more water. Thank you. Yeah, I think it's just, otherwise it's just making me feel it's going to be, it's got to come together. Because there I've just got this gaping hole. I need it to sort of, I need it to get together. That's it. Yeah, I think that's really more like it. Okay. I can feel it now. Okay. Now, I'm going to try. So what I have to do is I have to put it on the... Okay, hold on. I'm going to get my... I'm going to get my baking tray. And I've already lined it with non-stick baking paper, just like this, okay? So I'm going to put this, the bread dough, I'm going to grab it like that, and it's quite a nice bread shape, I find. Now she says make a round disc. I think I'm just going to... It's not really round, it's more like oval. Looks okay, I think. I mean, I don't really know, to be honest. I just hope it's going to be okay. Listen, I'm trying. We'll see. And what does she say next? Shape it. Wet the top of the dough and sprinkle it with extra whole flax seeds. Then bake the bread for about 50 minutes until it doubles or even triples in size and has a golden brown crust. Okay, so I'm going to wet the dough a bit, okay, with my hands, just as she said. Putting a little bit of water like this on it. And then I'll just go and wash my hands. And I'll put a few little flax seeds on top. Just bear with me a minute. So my hands are all all sticky and full of flaxseed. Well, it's not really sticky. It's more like a bit like a gel. That is because of the flaxseed, I'm sure, and the psyllium husk powder. So hopefully you can still hear me because I've got my mic my mic with me. Ah, my hands are all... It's hard to get it off. It's funny. Okay, that's it, I think. Okay, now I'll sprinkle a few flaxseed on top and I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, I'll just see. I think it will look nice like this. I wonder if I shouldn't slice, you know, slice the top a little bit, like make a few cuts, just so that yeah, just so if it rises, which I hope it will, I'd like it to be able to open up a bit. So I'm just going to make a few cuts. One, and another one, and another one. Okay, so I'm going to turn my camera around and I'm going to show you what it looks like. There you go. That's it. That's this bread. I'm a little bit worried because there's a little hole here. Not quite sure if it would have needed more water. I don't know, but I'm not one to mess about with recipes. I'll follow them really to the T, and if they work, then I'll start creating variations. Otherwise, I think, well, you know, yeah, that looks good. Okay, thank you, Cara. Thank you, I'm reassured. So I'm going to put it in the oven for 50 minutes, right? My oven is ready. So, my goodness, I mean, we get to see. Hold on a minute, I'll put it in. There we go. In you go. 50 minutes. I'm going to set the timer because otherwise I might forget. That's it. Huh. Now what am I going to do for 50 minutes? We can just chat, can't we? Yeah, I mean, I think so far so good. So far so good. Now we've just got to wait for half an hour. Well, no, 50 minutes until it's done. While this is cooking, I did want to do something else. You saying, Cara, looks great. Yes, follow to the T, exactly. I make lots of changes and have to remind myself to stick to the recipe first round round. Exactly. That's the thing. Once I know it works, I can start creating variations. But the first time you do something, it's better to stick to it to the T. So, you know, I went especially out and I bought the psyllium husk powder, the really fine powder, because Ella said, you've absolutely got to have that, not the whole psyllium husk. So I did that. I thought, you know, I'm going to grind the flaxseed. She said, that's important. Don't buy flaxseed that's already ground. So I tried to follow everything. So we'll see, right? What I was going to do while this is baking, I was just going to finish my veggies for tonight. Because after this, I have 2 Zoom calls and then it will already be fairly late for me. So I kind of like to have my dinner ready. So I've already fried, I'm making a chicken stir fry. I've already fried the chicken. I want to fry a few vegetables and cook the rice. And that way it will all be done, hopefully. So I think, yeah, if you're okay to be here with me in my kitchen while the bread bakes, we're just going to make, we get to cut vegetables. Do you think you can grind psyllium husk to powder yourself? Cara, probably. Yes, I think, probably. And I did think of doing that. The only thing is, because I only needed 40 grams, I thought, yeah, I just thought I'd just, yeah. But I mean, it must be. I am thinking I could buy one of these little grinders that could help with that kind of stuff. But I try not to buy too many things because I've already got so much mess in my kitchen. There's so many things. So I'm just going to put the Thermomix back over there. Oh, it's heavy. It's a big machine. And bear with me. I'm just going to get an onion. And also, I'm going to get some peppers. I'll be back. They're just on the balcony. They're just here. Are they? Oh, no. They're not. Where are they? I think I put them in the fridge. Yes, I put them in the fridge. There we go. So, I got some peppers. You got a second coffee grinder for these things. Yeah. You know, I really could. I mean, they're not that expensive. And I could. I don't actually drink coffee much at all. But we do have a kind of little coffee machine for my husband. He loves coffee. But we don't grind the coffee ourselves. We just, you know, buy some little coffee capsules. It's a big thing here. So, but I could just buy a small grinder. I think I can do that. Okay, so I'm going to work on my onions and my peppers. And where is that? I take a little bag. Yeah, so what I did is I marinated my chicken, just as chicken sort of strips. I put 5 spice and some soy sauce, well, tamari sauce, soy sauce without gluten-free soy sauce. And then I just stir-fried it a bit in a bit of coconut oil. And so that's done already. And now I just want to stir-fry the veggies. And then I add everything. And at the last minute, I'll add some sauce tonight. So, I'll cut my onion again. So, Cara, did you have a good day? Did you have a good Monday? Because we saw each other, well, it was 4 a.m. for you on Monday, and now it's Monday for me. It's like 2:30 p.m. on Monday for me. Did you have a good Monday? I hope you did. I hope everybody did. Anybody who's watching, hope you had a good start to the week, or you're having a good start to the week. I have to say, so far so good. I've been busy. Got up very early. I went to the gym because I like to do that several times a week. And then I came back and I had a work meeting online. And then I had something to eat, and now I'm doing this. So I'm feeling quite efficient. You know, some days just everything feels quite, it just feels like it's flowing, which is good. And by the way, Cara, the pies turned out really nice yesterday. So, yeah, we ate almost everything, aside from there was a bit leftovers, and I put that in the freezer for me for some lunches, so that was good too. Now, this pepper looks a bit, it looks a bit sad. So it's summer, but it's a wet week. There's been some floodings in parts of New Zealand. Oh no, I didn't hear of that, you see. So, yeah, but I'm sorry about that. And of course, it's the summer for you. So it's pretty hot, isn't it, right now for you? which part of New Zealand are you in, Cara? If I may ask. I mean, I don't want to be indiscreet. You don't have to say. But I love knowing about. I love knowing about people and where they live and what they do. And here it's the winter. It was when I got up this morning. It was like -2. I went. Well, it probably was even colder when I woke up. But when I went to my car at like 8:30 in the morning to go to my fitness place, I have to drive. It's not super close. My car was completely frozen. And the car said -2, and it was really like this. I mean, sometimes there's just a bit of frost on the car, but this time it was like literally ice. It took me about 5 minutes, really scraping. I was sort of doing fitness already, you know, scraping my car. And my neighbor, who's a strong guy, he was also saying, yeah, it's really tough, isn't it? He was also scraping his car. But now in the afternoon, the sun's come out and it's probably about 1 to 2 degrees. It's a bit warmer, but it is quite cold right now. And Carrie said, you're up north. Ah, yeah, it was hot. You're in Auckland. Okay, wow. Yeah, I imagine. I've never been to New Zealand. I have cousins in Australia, but I've never been there either. It is far, but I'd quite like to travel, I must say. But yeah, it is the worst thing about the winter, isn't it? My husband's really lucky. He's got a closed garage. But to be fair, he works outside. I work from home. He works outside, so he has to leave super early. So it's only fair that he should have the garage, right? I get to just leave the house to go to the gym. I think I can do the windows of my car, but occasionally I'm a little bit jealous of him having the garage. I think, oh, it must be nice. You just walk into your car and it's kind of warm. I mean, it's not freezing cold. It's not frozen. Yeah, it must be quite nice. But there you go. Maybe when he retires, he's older than me. So when he retires, maybe I get the garage, right? What part of Australia? Sydney. They're in Sydney. Yeah, and they've been there for a long time now. They used to be in England, and then they emigrated. Good move. The weather's better in Australia, right? The weather in England is not great. But yeah, I have one daughter who's in England, and she's always complaining about the weather. And I don't blame her. I'm not. It's not very nice. I remember when I lived in England. Oh my goodness! It was always, you just never know if it's going to rain or not. You've lived in Sydney years ago. Okay, amazing. It does look amazing, I have to say. I mean, yeah, it must be quite amazing. Yeah. Sorry, I'm just doing these peppers. They're a bit tricky. Again, because it's the winter here, things like peppers, tomatoes, they're sort of imported from the south of Spain usually. And they're not as nice as in the summer, but there you go. They still will do. There was a boy in a shark attack, I think, in Sydney today or yesterday. Oh, my God, that's terrible. Oh, my goodness. Did he survive or probably not? I don't know. I mean, can you ever survive a shark attack? Yeah, probably you can, I think. That's tough. I'm just going to wash the peppers. I'm on the other side of the camera, but I haven't gone. And I'll be back in a sec. They are a bit, I don't know. They've got some funny marks on them. I'd better scrub them a bit. There you go. That's nearly done. And there you go. Nice clean peppers. It's so sad. I think they rushed him to hospital. Oh God, that terrifies me, I have to say. Oh, I mean, I know it's very rare, but it's still, I mean, it's terrifying, isn't it? I mean, imagine that. You go for a swim and you're attacked. Oh, it's awful. Oh, yeah. It's so sad. Yeah, here in Switzerland we had a tragedy as well. Just wanting to cheer everybody up while I'm cutting the peppers. No, we had a tragedy on the 1st of January in the mountains, in a mountain village in Switzerland. There, in a disco, a sort of bar. We don't know why, but the young people all lit some sort of little indoor, not quite fireworks, but you know, these like sparkling things. And the ceiling caught fire. And all these young people were sort of trapped. And of course, some got out, but many died. And it's just so awful. All these young people, you know, they were celebrating the new year, and there you go, they died. It's awful. They have a lot of shark nets in beaches in Australia. Yeah, I would think so. Yeah, and yeah, that fire was terrible. So you heard of it? Yeah, it was on the news. I mean, it's rare that Switzerland makes the news, but it was really. I don't think we've had a tragedy like that for a very long time. And you know, it's one thing when there's something natural, like sometimes there's avalanches and people are killed, and that's awful enough, but at least you sort of think, well, it's nature, right? It's awful, but it happens. But this fire was completely avoidable. I still don't know what happened, because the Swiss are very, very good with safety and all the rules and regulations, and everybody's very, very compliant. And so I don't really know what happened. It's just terrible. Yeah, exactly. It usually would be an avalanche, exactly. Yeah. So that was really awful. I think more than 40 died, including, I mean, not somebody I know personally, but a sort of distant colleague of mine, her daughter sort of died. It's just really awful. See all these lovely young people. Just makes you think, doesn't it? You know, life is, you've got to make the most of it, and life is really, really, yeah, fragile. By the way, there's people joining. I said I'm making keto bread, so I have made it, but it's in the oven baking. So while it's baking, I'm just cutting some veggies and preparing stir fry for tonight. But the keto bread is in the oven, and I'm not going to open the oven door, but I'm just going to put the light on and see if I can see something. Oh, wow. Ah, yeah, it's going up. It's rising. So, yeah, if you want to see the finished product, you've got to hang on the live or come back in about 25 minutes because I have a loaf of keto bread in the oven, and it looks like it's working. So at the beginning of the live, I made it. I created, you know, I followed the recipe, and it's cooking. And I was a little bit worried, as Cara knows, because she's been on the live from the beginning. And but it looks really good. So yeah, so that will be another shout out for Ella Vegan's channel. She's amazing. This Ella Vegan is amazing. Cara, you say about the fire, just going back to the fire, probably young ones on duty and things got out of control. Yeah, I think so. People probably had a bit too much to drink. They were not really supervised, and you know, it just happens. Cara, have I made gluten-free calzone? Yes, I have. Not very often, to be honest. I prefer pizza. But I could make, if I turn my camera, nah, you can't see because of the reflection. Nah, you can't. But honestly, I don't want to open the oven door because I think that will make maybe it will just collapse. but I can just see it, and it looks really good. So for anybody joining, I mean, this is actually a keto loaf of gluten-free bread. So it's only linseeds, flaxseed. I call them linseeds, but they're flaxseed, psyllium husk powder, water, salt, and baking powder. And it looks like it's working. So I'm actually really excited about this. And if anybody's watching and you want a gluten-free recipe, you want me to go live, make one or make a video for you, just let me know. I'm really happy to do that. As I said, I want to explode this channel. I really, really want this channel to grow. I want this channel to reach as many people as possible, because so many of us are sort of suffering, right? Trying to eat gluten-free, and there's not very nice bread, and it's expensive, and there's loads of things that are just not very nice, and we make do. And I think I want to change that, right? You said it was just that you were talking about capsicum that I thought of the calzone. Oh, yes, yes. Oh, so you call these capsicum. I call them peppers, you see. That's so funny. I didn't know that. Yeah. So, yeah, but yeah, calzone is nice. I haven't really made it much. But I do often make gluten-free pizza. I make my own dough. I have 2 recipes. And they're good. I like that. Okay, well, I think I'm going to fry these veggies a little bit, because if I do something, the time goes much faster, doesn't it? We've got another, according to the timer, another 30 minutes until this bread is ready. So, wow, I can't wait to taste. Well, actually, we'll have to wait. I'll have to wait. Yeah, I'll have to do the tasting later, I guess. We'll have to do a second live in a few hours. Did you watch the Julie and Julia movie? No. I've got to. You'll get what I mean about your mom's recipe book. I've got to. Cara, I'm going to write this down. Otherwise, I'll forget the title of the movie. Although I think I can see the comments after the live, but I'm not sure. So I will write it down. Julie and Julia movie. I'll have a look. I'll watch that. But I loved your idea. Yeah. Oh yeah, I could have taken a screenshot. You're right. I'm still old-fashioned. I still write with a pen. But you're absolutely right. Now I love your idea. Now I've been thinking of my mum really recently. I thought, yeah, go and I'll make her trifle and bring it to her, right? So let's just hold on. I'm going to move the camera a little bit around, and so I tell you what. I've also got a question while I'm doing this. Ah, the light is a lot brighter, isn't it? I had another question. So when I live stream like that, when it ends, YouTube actually keeps the video private. It's not automatically public, right? So you can't, like yesterday's live stream that I did, you can't watch it for the moment. It's on my channel, but it's private. And I was wondering, I mean, do you think it would be valuable if I put it public? Like I can just change the setting. It's dead easy. But I was thinking the value of these live streams is more that you can interact with me and it's live. I thought, would people really watch it if it's a recording? What do you think? I'd value your insights. I talked with other YouTubers. They said, yeah, of course, you've got to put it public. Some people will want to watch some bits. And I'm thinking, really? Is it that interesting? I don't know. I'd love to know. Yes, because I watch live stream on replay. Okay. So in that case, you have the deciding vote, Cara. That does it for me. I mean, even if it's only one person watching, I want to, I just want to help people out. And so if it's useful, that's great. you call it replay crew on some channels. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'll have a look at that. I'll have a look into it and how I title it, right? I have an eye that is really bothering me today. I don't know what it is. It's like as if I've got a thing in there that's bothering me. Don't quite know why, but anyway. Okay, so now I've put a little bit of coconut oil in there, heating it up, and I'm just going to fry up these vegetables. It's like literally just onions and peppers. Very, very simple. That I'm going to add to the meat that I prepared before. Ooh. Sorry. There you go. It's all done. Oh, well, I could have put it a little bit higher. There you go. More people will come across your video clips. Yes, that's true. I just don't want people to find it boring because it's like really long and just me talking but yeah, you know, it's true. YouTube does this thing as well that it generates like a little clip from the video, like just a little short. So that's quite cool. Yeah, I'm experimenting with YouTube. Trying to get good at it. Yeah. There you go. These some nice veggies for everybody. I'll have a little bit of water. Ah, dear me. I have to say, it smells nice. It's beginning to smell of bread. I can't believe it. It's amazing. So, Cara, you say you are Chromecast to my TV. So, just have on. So I'm doing things or resting. Yes, yeah. So you just have it as almost like a background noise or you know, sound or stuff like that. And it's true. I know what you mean. I mean, I listen to lots of podcasts and stuff when I'm cooking or cleaning or, you know, folding the laundry, stuff like that. Oh my goodness, I'm afraid my mic is picking up the frying of the onions. I'm not going to fry them for very long because I like them to be crunchy. And then I'll have to heat the whole thing up later. So, yeah, I mean, I remember seeing somebody who was, they just literally live streamed them when they were mowing the lawn, like, or things like that. I mean, some people just like, it's quite relaxing, isn't it? Because you're cooking in real time, people can cook alongside you. That's true, yeah. It sounds good, it makes you hungry. Oh, well, that's good, Cara. Okay, I love it because you're making me feel better, you know. I worry about things and you just say, no, it's good. So that's cool. It's really good for me. It's reassuring. Oh, that's really great. Thank you so much, Cara. You know, you like really. I'm preparing a kind of. I'm preparing a little product it's going to be like a gluten-free bread kind of mini course, and it's something I'm going to sell, but I'm going to give it to you for free, and just as a thank you for supporting me on these first live streams. So watch this space. I'll when it's going to be finished in a few days, and I'll just give you a link, and you can just have it for free as a present. You can keep live stream together on the live stream playlist. Yes, you're right. I'm going to have a live stream playlist, absolutely. Oh, no, not at all. My pleasure, Cara. I really appreciate your support. And also, you can give me feedback and let me know. If it's no good, you tell me, okay? I want honest feedback. But I was thinking, yeah, trying to create a little something that's helpful. And I will sell it, but I'm going to give it to you. I won't sell it for very much, by the way. I mean, it's not going to be like a luxury product, but I just thought if I can make a little bit of money, it would be cool. Oh. So, there you go. This is coming along very nicely, I have to say. I have my dog who's sleeping in her. I'll introduce everybody to the dog. Cara, I will introduce you to my dog, look. So, hello, meet Nelly. Hello, Nelly. You can say hello, hey? So, yeah, this is Nelly. No, you can go back to sleep. You can go back to sleep. Oh, dear me. She loves the attention. She really does, eh? You like the attention? Yeah? Oh, hey, you are cute, yeah. Anyway, she was sleeping. Now I've woken her up. She's probably annoyed now. She wants to go for a walk and I'm cooking. I can't go for a walk right now. Oh, she's funny. There you go. She's back in her basket right away. She's a very calm, a very sort of calm dog. She does like her walks. She's tiny, but she likes her walks. Okay, so, you know what? I think they're done. They're still a bit crunchy, but I like that. And I'm going to heat them up. Tonight, I'm going to, I'm going to heat everything up. So I'm going to pour those into, with my chicken. And all I need to do later is add some sauce, heat it up. And that's it. That's my dinner ready, which is good because Mondays are busy days for me. So, yeah. That looks nice. I'll show you guys. I'll show you all. It does look nice, I must say. It smells nice. Not enough sauce. There's no sauce yet, so it still looks a bit dry, but... Oh, gluten-free bagel recipes. Yeah, I have to make that. Cara, thank you so much for that question. Because, gluten-free bagels is something I haven't made. I've just never really tried. But I want to, because I love bagels. So I'm going to go and hunt down the recipe, and that will be on my list of things to do. Absolutely, I'll do that. I'll just show you just in case you're interested. So this is the stir fry. So because I marinated the chicken in some soy sauce, it's quite brown. It looks almost like beef, doesn't it? But anyway, so I'll be adding some sauce, but I'll do that later because I'll heat it all up. I'll heat it up with the sauce. I'm not going to put the sauce in now. So that is ready, and hopefully my family will look nice, will like it. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I mean it's easy, isn't it? Stir fry. I make it a lot, and it's easy, and it's delicious, and it's healthy, and it's gluten free. I tell you one thing that really gets me with gluten free stir fries is the soy sauce. Why do so many different soy sauces have wheat in them, right? I mean, you'd think they don't need to, but yeah, they do. Sorry, there's something on the inside of the lid. What is this? There you go, it's gone. Yeah, I mean, you'd think that all soy sauce would be gluten-free, but no, it's not. Yeah, I could take you to my store, go shopping. Why not? That would be a funny experience. Go live and take you. Why not? I could do that. Yeah. I'll pencil that on as well. This is another idea. Make bagels and take you to the store. It could be funny. Oh my goodness. Oh, I wonder. Thank you for all these ideas, Cara. You're great. I'm just going to take another peek. Oh my goodness, it looks great. Oh, it really looks nice. Oh, live or just for clip, exactly. Yeah, exactly. I could just take little clips or yeah. I'd have to be really focused. I find it hard to multitask, talk and do the shopping and everything. But I can still do a bit, couldn't I? I'm just going to have a look at the recipe card. So again, she says for about 50 minutes until it doubles or even triples inside and has a golden brown crust. Please note that it might take longer as each oven is different. No, but my oven is incredible. So I think if anything, it will take less time. Finally, transfer it to a wire rack to cool completely before slicing and enjoying it. Okay, so we'll do that, of course. Now, really, I couldn't recommend enough the channel of this woman. She also has a YouTube channel. She has a website. It's Ella Vegan. So her website is ellavegan.com. Her YouTube channel is Ella Vegan. And she's amazing. Such a lovely woman. She's got a huge YouTube channel. She's way, way ahead of me. But, you know, she's been doing it for years. But she's really so helpful and so nice. I don't know where she is in the world. I think she's probably in Germany, actually. She's really sweet. And so far, every recipe I've tried of hers works well. Now, I don't eat, I'm not a vegan at all. I eat meat, I love meat. But really, her gluten-free recipes are great. Sorry, I've got something in my eye that's really bothering me. I'm just going to take my lens. I've got a contact lens that's really annoying me. I don't know what's wrong with it. Oh my goodness. I'm going to just take it away. I'm just going to put it in my little case. And I'm going to live just with one with one eye there for now. Because I don't know what it is in this contact lens. Ah, so annoying. Oh my goodness. Sorry about this. Yeah. Anyway, might have to put my glasses on. But it's okay. I can see with one. As long as I'm not driving, I'm okay. Yeah, so I was saying Ella Vegan is great. And yeah, she's just brilliant. I know, but vegan or vegetarian are great for vegetable recipes. Exactly. That's the thing. That's exactly it. You don't have to be a vegan to like vegetables and exactly. And by the way, I've got nothing against vegans. I just really like meat. I try to, buy meat that's respectful. I try to, and I get why people don't want to eat meat. I do understand, but I couldn't do without meat. I just couldn't. Yeah, it could be a bit of dust. I think so. I think it's probably, when I ground the flaxseed and maybe there's dust in the in the air. It's okay. I can just be with one eye that sees really well. Did you go to Cranksey? Yes, I did. Oh my God, Cara, do you remember that? Did you go in London, or was it a chain? Did they have restaurants elsewhere in the world? But that brings back many memories, because at the time in London, I was in London in the 90s, And cranks was really a thing. You know, it was like, yeah, it was, there was so much less talk of being a vegetarian, being vegan, special diets, paleo, gluten-free, keto, you know, and people didn't really talk about that, right, so much. So going to Cranks was quite a sort of event. It was all over in England, yeah, no, it's true. Are they still there, Cranks, now? I don't even know. And then the Selfridges, oh yeah. They're amazing. Yeah, that's lovely. Yeah, I wonder if they're still around. I don't know. There's a sort of, I don't know if it's vegan or vegetarian, but there's Leon's now, I think, in England. I went in one in Russell Square. I think it's Leon. But I have the feeling that Crank's just gone or been bought by, or I don't know what, yeah. But, hey, hello, our user. You must tell me your name or a name that I can call you other than user. Hello, you finished school, have you? Great to see you. You don't think they are, Cara? Yeah, I have a recipe book of theirs. They're probably recipe books in second-hand shops. Yeah, probably. Maybe if we go online, maybe somebody, yeah. But absolutely. Oh, so... yeah, I call him user, but we could call him J8. I'd like some kind of name. It can be, it doesn't have to be your real name, but I'd love to call you something else other than user. But I hope you're good. How was your Monday at school? Have you finished school now? Because I know you said you were at school. By the way, we're waiting for the gluten-free bread, which is baking in the oven. And honestly, it's smelling nicer and nicer. Only 10 minutes to go, according to my timer. And I think in 5 minutes, I'm going to open the door and check it. Because it's an amazing loaf of bread. It really looks amazing. It was nice, you say, user. Excellent. Nice. School. Good. I'm pleased. Are you finished for the day, or do you still have another class? You in Switzerland too, so it's 3 for you, so maybe it's finished. Sometimes it depends on the days, right? Sometimes it goes on, other times it doesn't. But yeah, honestly, this loaf, I kind of might crack and open the oven already. Just check. I'm going to do that. It's a bit naughty, but I'm going to do that anyway. Okay, I'll open the oven. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's amazing. I need to show you guys. I think it's done actually. It's like huge. I can't believe it. Like I'm going to clip this video afterwards and show a before and after picture because it's unbelievable. I'll turn my camera around and I'll show you. Okay, look at this. Look at this. Unbelievable, right? It's amazing. Okay, I'll leave it. She said 50 minutes. So I'm going to leave it for 50 minutes, another 8 minutes, and then we'll take it out. But I don't know what you think, Cara, but that's incredible, right? Yeah, it is wow, isn't it? It looks very nice. And hold on, I'll keep up with the comments. So Cara, you were saying, I lived in London for a couple of years and loved it. I used to go to Cranks for breakfast. Yeah, oh, wonderful. I love